It's late. It's a Saturday night, and it's rad up all night. Let me know who's in the house, guys. Thank you guys for being here on this last minute, late night chill stream. And that's what this is going to be, just chill. I'll get to interact with you guys. I don't really have a big topic to talk about tonight. It's just some housekeeping stuff. I figured I could show you some stuff I picked up. Tell you what's coming up on the channel, just chit chat, answer some questions, do a little giveaway over here on the channel as well for you guys. It'll be I don't know who's going to use this. I don't know if people are into this, but you're going to be $20 Fandango gift card, courtesy of the Rad Man himself. So if anybody likes this, hang tight in here, and I'll tell you guys how to get involved in that giveaway for the Fandango card. Let me know who's in the house. Guys, it's going to be chill. Hold on, I got to get a drink here. Now, I've said this before. The reason I'm late is because the lights in here, man, like the lights that you see in those boxes back there, they've been out. So if you've noticed they haven't been on, it's because I had to recharge them. So I recharged them today, and then when I put them in, I pressed like a button to like get the color I wanted, and then all of a sudden that rad light up there like started going crazy and was like flickering. It's flickering a little bit right now, but it was like going nuts. Like it went all the way to like the highest brightness. So then like I'm trying to use remotes to like fix it, and then every time I'm hitting the button, like something else over here is like going off. So it's wild. Like they all have different remotes, but yet every remote like messes with something else. So I have to like shut everything down and do things one by one. So I apologize for that. But let's see who's in the house, guys. People are pouring in right now. I appreciate everybody being here. Let's see who's here. Let's chill out for like an hour or so. And on this late night, Saturday night, what up, B Maga? How are you, man? Tape Rot video in the house. What's going on, Tape Rot? Mikara, use AI to make Gilbert Gottfried impression in the city. Ooh. You're onto something, dude. I like that. I'll see what I can do, man, for sure. That would be so killer, dude. What up, Irvy? Look at this guy, jacked. What's up, Jay? Really enjoyed you and Mel's monkey horror video if you guys had me. Yeah, guys. So today I just dropped a video. Me and Mel did a video talking about a very random subgenre of horror, and that's monkey horror, which basically is just these movies that have monkeys in it that kill people. So we go through a list of monkey movies that you guys could check out, and it was a fun show. I mean, it wasn't something that was supposed to be taken so serious, but it was kind of like under the idea of, okay, the monkey's coming out, and I always want a reason to talk about monkey shines. And there are some really cool other like killer monkey movies out there that people don't really know about. And there was one, Shakma, that is one of my favorites from the 90s, and no one talks about that. So I was like, it'd be a good reason to talk about these and then revisit some that maybe I haven't checked out in a while. And same with her. So it was a real fun show. I think I even said to her as I was editing it, I said we were on another level. Like I just felt like it really just flowed well, and there was a lot of laughs in that one too. So I think it's one that you guys should definitely go check out. It's like a very under the radar monkey horror. I don't know how much appeal that has to a lot of people, but you'll find some good picks in there of stuff that you guys probably haven't seen. So definitely go check that out. What up, LA Jewel? Fight the Good Fight is in the house. Movie Den, what's going on, man? Go check out the Movie Den over on the Tube Ski. Let's see. We get the Radpack Pod in the house. Go check out the Radpack Pod on YouTube. That is my podcast that I am 1/3 co-hosts of with Mel from My Killer Podcast with Justin. And we have a show coming up this month actually called Love Hurts. And we're going to be talking about movies that have a romantic element to them, but it's when things go really bad. So things like True Romance, Heathers, stuff like that. So we're going to be talking about a bunch of those movies. And that was a big Justin pick. Justin wanted to really dive into these. I know Mel is a big fan of them as well. So we have a list of movies to talk about. I think we have about 9 or 10 that we're going to kind of run through. But you guys definitely want to check that out. So it's going to be coming up next week. You'll see some stuff for it. But if you're not subscribed over to the Radpack Pod on YouTube, that's where we do the show live, and then it goes right to audio. So you can follow us on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, also YouTube. So I left in the description box of this video all the links because it's just a chill video. So anywhere you can find me, check out the description box. There's going to be a link. You can check my all my different socials. I'm on Facebook at Born2beRad. I'm on Twitch at the Radpack Pod. I'm on Instagram at Born2beRad, and I am on TikTok at Born2beRad. So all the Born2beRad stuff, you can find me if you want to follow me and all those different things. There's always different content on all different platforms. So this is where you're going to see most of the long form content. I post daily on Instagram if you like to see pieces of the collection, new things I got in. Check that out over there. Facebook, kind of the same thing. And then I do something very different over on TikTok, which is a little bit more like just short videos and stuff like that. So definitely check me out at all those places. Check out the Radpack Pod on iTunes, Spotify, Apple, and also on YouTube and Twitch, obviously. But yeah, it's going to be cool. We're going to be doing some live love stuff over on the Radpack Pod in like a week or so. So definitely go check that out. And Tanis in the house. What's going on, my man? Magic Hands is here. Perry Fan is here. Watching Nothing to Lose right now. Interesting. I actually have that. Wait, do I have that over here? I'll talk about some of the stuff like that. But very, very cool. I'll be talking about that tonight. Movie Hunters in the house. What's up, Night Owls? What's up, man? Mama Blu-ray, how are you, kid? Bonnie in the house tonight. Fozzie Rotten's in the house. Go follow the Foz, man. 1 hour of Rad is upon. Oh, man, you guys are too much. Thank you, Foz, man. Appreciate that. Get him a body bag. Yeah. Scratch Burner, what's up? Shimmy, shimmy, y'all. Shimmy, yay. Holly Go Frightly, what's good, kid? Flight Risk. I didn't see Flight Risk. What did I think of Cobra Kai finale? I actually thought they ended it really well. I wasn't sure where they were going to go with this. I liked the swerve they took. I think it was a great ending to what this series was about. And I was really, really happy with it. Very happy with it. My only concern now is with this new movie coming out, because a part of me feels like they're not even going to acknowledge anything about Cobra Kai. I would have liked to see like maybe Jackie Chan make a cameo in the last episode to like veer into like this movie. So at least it's canon, because that's the part that pisses me off is like, I'm so big on continuity when it comes to movies and stuff that if they're going to just avoid and ignore the Cobra Kai stuff, like it doesn't exist in that world, it's going to piss me off, because Cobra Kai is so canon to the franchise that to try to make it feel like it's part of a different universe really pisses me off. So I don't know what they're going to do. And that's really kind of bothering me a little bit, because I don't need everybody in the movie, but maybe a little cameo from a couple of people to at least acknowledge that like, this show is part of the whole story. Like, I don't want Cobra Kai to be on its own thing now or something. So I don't know. That's my biggest issue with it. I'm a little concerned with it, but I think Cobra Kai ended really well. And Holly, I hope you are a good kid. Dynamite, man, I was thinking about you the other day. He is the dude behind the music that you just heard on the intro. So thank you, Dynamite, for getting all the rad music over here on the page. I appreciate that. I haven't seen you in a chat in a while, so it's very cool that you're here. I thought about you the other day. I'm like, wonder how he's doing. Glad all is well, man. Thanks for being here. Hara Orman, what's up, my brother? How are you? Thanks for being here. Adrian James, good morning. Wow, early for you, Adrian. Fandango gift cards are great. All right, well, if you like them, you're gonna have a chance to win one. Hey, yo, what up, 80s Made? Go check out 80s Made over on the tube. He's always putting out some good shizit over there. Hey, yo. What up, Jesse? What's up, man? Thanks for being here, dude. Here we go. Mayor! Thanks for being here, man. Iron Rooster, speaking of giveaways, I got my package. Hey, you're welcome, man. Congrats. Iron Rooster was one of the winners of my last giveaway. So very cool, man. I'm glad you got the package. I hope you enjoy. There's a lot of first world problems. Yeah. Look at Mike Mac. What's up, man? Yeah, appreciate that, dude. Look at this YouTuber user. What's up, dog? So if anybody I'm not used to seeing, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's free. It's free to hit the like button too. And if you check out some of my vids and realize, I don't really dig this dude, you can unsubscribe. It's cool. Amityville Garrett's room. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt like. Oh man, John Doe Juggalo, go check him out on the tube as well. Jeff's always putting out some good stuff. Oh boy, almost con season. I have Monster Mania and 90s Con, Monster Expo. Holy mackerel, Holly. Which one am I going to see you at? Well, I cannot go to 90s Con because I will be in Kansas City that weekend for Panic Fest. The Radpack is going to be at Panic Fest hanging out. So I will not be able to attend 90s Con. Monster Mania, probably not, because that's probably sooner. And I need to make sure I get all the funds in place for the KC trip. And Monster Expo, I probably will hit up. So text me or whatever, or message me, and we'll talk about maybe meeting up at Monster Expo. And Salem Horror Fest, let me know who's there. I will probably go to Chiller, but not in March. When's the next Chiller? Let me know. Ken Carlson, what's up? Dude, Shakma is freaking very underrated. LA Jewel, look at this. I got my giveaway package too. Thanks. I thought I was getting demonic. Did I flip them? Holy crap. Holy crap. Hold on. Shoot. Did you do you have demonic toys? Hold on a minute. I have my big list of like things over here. So let me see what I put for you. Shoot, did I flip it? Then who the hell got the other one? Let's see. That's too far back. It's not going to be in here. Damn, man. I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe I ripped that page out. Shoot, I hope. All right, LA Jewel, Demonic, and Rooster Faculty. Hopefully you don't have it. Rooster, tell me if you got the right one. Because I had it written here that LA Jewel was getting Demonic and Iron Rooster was getting Faculty. But I hope you don't have demonic toys, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. We talk about that one, too. Got to talk about Elizabeth Shue. That's a funny conversation, too. Oh, Rumpelstiltskin. Such a great addition. Would I upgrade Neon Maniacs on the blue? Probably not. I have the Blu-ray already. I think it's a Code Red Blu-ray. But I guess it all depends on the edition. Like if it gets a real sweet edition, like maybe. I like the movie a lot. But I think it really has to do with the type of edition it's going to get. If it's going to get just kind of a regular 4K edition, like then I probably won't. But if it's going to get a fancy edition with all this extra shit, maybe. But on first thought, like I probably wouldn't upgrade just because I do have the Blu-ray already. Yeah, man, I thought Shocker looked pretty good as well. That is one I did upgrade. I ended up getting that really cheap though. I got that and a couple other ones on like that Target sale. There was like a Target sale, and I ended up getting like a bunch of these new ones, like really cheap. Like I think that ended up being like $15 a piece or something like that. So keep your eye on Target sales for Scream Factory stuff. Dude, I think you're gonna like it, man. I'm telling you. I think that Rumpelstiltskin, after watching it again, after not watching it for many years, I was like, man, this is way better than people realize. Like, I always liked it, but I think when I saw what they did with it, and because I hadn't watched that movie in a long time, I was really, really pleased with it. Oh, hell yeah. Monkey Shines is gotta have it. 100%. What up, Mike Ski? Dude, with the super chat, man. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you. Let's get you a little super chat action. What am I gonna do here for super chat? We'll do Feld. All right, and also too, while you guys are here, we've got 75 people hanging out right now. I want you to hit that like button for me.
You have a problem with that?
So do that for me too. Thank y'all. Kevin Kruger, what up, man? Thanks for being here. It definitely did, for sure, man. Watched The Monkey last night. Good stuff. Yeah, I did a review on that if you guys want to check it out. I was lucky enough to go to an early premiere screening of it, and we talk about it spoiler-free. I'm hoping to do another video when this comes out on physical media. Maybe do like a full spoilers review, because I do think it's another one I have to watch again. Because if you watch my review, basically I said like I wasn't expecting what I got, and it kind of took me back a little bit. So I think if I go into it knowing what I'm getting, I may appreciate it more. But yeah, check out my review. We go pretty heavy into it, but without spoiling it at all. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. You're gonna have to check it out, man. Check out that video. We talk a little Congo in there for sure. Look at mama. Mama. Thanks, kiddo. I appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't seen Flight Risk. You know which one I haven't seen yet? Blink Twice. I hear people talking about that one. I haven't watched that. Let me know if that's good. Ape horror. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of different monkey stuff. There's chimps, there's gorillas, there's apes, there's baboons. Like, I mean, there's so many different ones. We just categorize them all the same. Oh, dude, Prayer of the Roller Boys is super good. It's fun as hell. It's like pure 90s. It's really, really cool, man. I'm glad you watched that. That is one like I really want a new edition of. If you guys haven't watched that video, I did one last week talking about like 25 movies that I want upgraded this year. So definitely check that out. That was in there. Charlie, watching my new arrival from Amazon. Eggers Nosferatu tonight. Best movie I ever saw this year. I thought Nosferatu was a good movie. Personally, I didn't like the look of the new Nosferatu. But outside of that, I thought it was really well done. Thanks, bro. I love you too. Would I would probably flip my chair over if that was announced. So every time I do a Vinegar Syndrome show, make sure you're here, because I might flip this chair upside down. You know, it could have been. That was another one I saw early, so I really didn't have much knowing going into it at all. Like I my biggest surprise was what they kept the surprise, and that was the look of Nosferatu. And when, you know, obviously with Skarsgård, I was like, oh, it's gonna be pretty gnarly, I think. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh. At first, I was kind of like, is that him or is that his servant? It can't be him. And then it was him, and then I'm like, okay. Like as it's going, I'm like, all right, something's going to happen where he's going to lose that stash and reveal the fangs and all this stuff. And then that didn't happen. And I was kind of like, damn it. You know, so I was a little bit let down by the look. I know a lot of people are kind of getting used to the new look now. Even me, like, I feel like I'm getting used to it. But at the same time, if I had to choose, I would have chosen the old look over this look personally. To me, he just kind of felt like Soda Popinski from like Mike Tyson's Punch Out or something. I just couldn't take him as serious in this new look. Like he looked like he would have been in Street Fighter or something, not Nosferatu. But yeah, I can see that people were hyping this up. Now, I'm not the biggest Eggers fan, so that didn't, you know, I'm just not on board with him or anything like that. So I thought it was really shot well. There was points I did feel like it dragged for me. I felt bored, but I haven't seen it since that first viewing. So I think it looked fantastic. And I'll talk about that a little more later. What up, Rob? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. That Blair Witch is great. They actually emailed me and said they were going to be sending out replacement discs because that needed some replacement discs. And I think that's why it's been kind of out of print for a little while. Me? Wow. We're getting deep, baby. They're kind of like green. It's like a green. What color do they look? They look nice and green. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. Appreciate the deepness that we're getting here on the chat. I have not seen Companion. I have not. Boom. Oh, you're talking to 80s. I thought you were just saying, bro, 80s. Hell yeah, 80s. Let me see. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't notice anything when I watched it, but I'm not sure. But they did email me and said that they were sending the discs out. I haven't watched the Final Destination trailer yet. Final Destination at this point doesn't do much for me anymore. I liked the movies. It was always a fun time going to see them, but um it kind of hits me the same way Saw does. Like I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I'm over it. If you want to watch Final Destination, just go watch The Monkey. I mean, that's basically what we got. So I didn't watch the trailer, so I have no idea what it's like. Really? The new one? Interesting. What? You got this what? Oh, I when I announced it, I said you got so I messed up then, so I flipped them. Is that what you're telling me? Shit, my bad. Oh, so Linnea will be there. Okay, so I definitely will go to one of those. Damn it. Hold on. Oh, so you have the fact. I'm so confused. Did you get demonic toys or the faculty? I don't know. I'm sorry. Um LA Jewel, just do a giveaway right here for that if you have doubles or whatever I send you. I'm sorry. Uh sorry. Ah, I see, I see. Yo, Lemonade, what it is? You don't think I know Teen Wolf, brother? Of course I know that. Um, is The Monkey a good horror movie? The Monkey's a good comedy. No, it was okay. It was all right. It was fun. Um, it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. That's all. I've never read the book, so I don't know, how it compares to that. Doing research, I heard that the original script was supposed to be a little bit darker, or at least the material that elements that he was given, but he decided he was going to change it. So, um, there was a lot of fun aspects to it, but I also had some problems with it as well. Um, so again, out of 10 or let me see, out of 5, I'll give it a 3. Um, if out of 10, I'll give it a 7, maybe 7.5, maybe. I mean, it was fun enough, but I was expecting more. Austin, you gotta watch the video, man. You gotta watch the video. Um, what up, brother? Keep me posted if you find the last minute. What? I don't know what that means. Sizzle man. You gotta help me out, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, I do hope Humongous gets a 4K. I only have that movie on DVD, so I love that movie. Good question, Robert. Speaking of that, with the nice thumbnail or whatever that picture you get. I love 90, by the way. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's coming. I heard it's coming. Um, I know, but it's like I get it, but at the same time, I feel like specific characters should have specific looks. Like if they do an Elm Street and Freddy looks completely different, you don't think that people are going to have an issue with that? That's my biggest problem. Is that I get it. Like then you know what you do? You just don't call it Nosferatu. You just call it something else. That's what I would have done. I would have just did something different and made a new character, a new vampire. Like just change the name. Um, that's kind of what I would do in these situations. If you're not going to stick to somewhat of the lore, especially when it comes to the look, then just change it. Like same thing with Child's Play. Like there was no need that movie had to be called Child's Play. That should have been called like Buddy or something. Um, I think that was stupid that movie was called the remake was called Child's Play. I mean, it looked close enough to Chucky, and it was a little bit upgraded. But I mean, they could have easily just changed the name to the movie, and it could have just been its own thing. Riverman, do of course. I think it's just more along the lines of now. It's the problem now is there's just too much too often, and it's all stuff I already have. Like there's rarely times that there's something announced that I don't own. And it's not that I'm burned out, it's just that I'm caring less because we're not talking about $20 movies anymore. These are 40 plus now. I just saw that Italy's putting out like this really cool long legs box set with a steel book, and I was like, holy shit, that's sweet. Now I already bought long legs when it came here. It was like a standard edition. So I was like, let me check it out because I do like long legs a lot. And I'm like, oh, it's a nice edition. Kind of looks like an Arrow edition or whatever. But it was like, it ended up being like 60 something bucks, I think. And I was just like, or maybe it was like 80 or something total. I don't remember. But I was like, I think it was like, I don't know, 60 plus like 15 bucks shipping or something from Italy. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to get this. Like, I would love it. It's nice. But I mean, I just bought it. And to spend all that money, I'm just like, eh. So it's one of those like catch 22s, right? Like, I mean, I love physical media and I love getting new stuff, but my collecting has changed a lot just because again, I've been through this ringer for so long with physical media. Like I went from VHS to DVD, from DVD to Blu-ray, from Blu-ray to 4K. Like, I mean, it's never ending. And a lot of people talk about boutique labels now, and just because I've been around for so long collecting this kind of stuff, like I was getting boutique labels like, when Scream Factory first started, I was there. When Arrow was doing just UK titles with the white packaging, I was there. When Vinegar Syndrome was releasing like these really weird like movies like Massage Parlor Massacre was like one of the early ones. Like I was there, right? So it's I'm not new to this stuff. So it's one of those things that it's like, I've been doing it for such a long time, and especially with boutique labels, and now just to see like every month these companies are going 4 here, 4 there, 4 releases on this company, 4 releases. It gets a lot. I'm still buying, but I'm being a little bit more critical now. Just because it's like, okay, do I want to continue to buy this movie over and over again? Like I said, now it just really depends. So I don't know if you'd call that burnout or just being a little bit more. I'm just modifying how I'm collecting now, basically, because I mean I've got a billion things to talk about here on YouTube, so I don't necessarily have to talk about the new stuff. Like you don't see me talking a lot about the new stuff. Um, I can just grab anything off the shelf, and that's why I like doing like these list videos and showcasing a lot of the physical media aspect of it. Instead of just talking about a movie, I like to showcase, hey, there's the edition I have. Here's what's available. It's only available here, or you can upgrade it to Blu-ray. Like I like to add that aspect into my list too, because then at least people know that they're out there. Because I do love physical media. I always have. I always will. Brian Trash, what's up? Soda Popinski. It does it. That's what I felt like the whole time. I felt like it was Soda Popinski for sure. What up, Twisted? Prince, what's up? I want your soul. That's the Rock said. Let me see. It was there was some parts. There was some parts halfway through that movie where I was like, okay, come on, let's get on with this now. Like this is starting to get a little boring. What up, Greg? How are you, man? Tony Todd, his last theatrical movie. Yeah, I just saw that. What was his last theatrical movie? I just saw something about that. I 100% miss all that stuff for sure. BMag, I watched. So I haven't seen Heretic yet. I actually gonna showcase some of the stuff I bought this month, and Heretic was one. I haven't seen it yet. Smile 2, I heard like really good things. I hated Smile 1. I hated it. So when they announced Smile 2, I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. But then I kept hearing it was amazing, so I was like, oh, I'll try it. I thought it was better than part 1 personally, but I don't think it lived up to all the hype that I got about it. Um, it was okay. I think it was way better than the first one, but I didn't think it was a masterpiece like everybody kind of built it up to me for. Um, but yeah, I haven't seen Heretic though. What up, man? Thanks for being here. A lot of new faces or new names, so welcome to the show. I love if you're new and you want to come say what's up. Everybody in the chat's usually pretty damn cool, so come say what's up. I'll give you a little shout out. If you have a channel, feel free to plug it and tell the other people that you got a channel talking about anything movies, nostalgia, collecting, 80s, 90s, all the stuff that everybody likes when they come over here. Shit, man. Sorry. If you want to do a giveaway, go for it. Brian Trash. Dude, I love all that stuff. Love it. I appreciate you, Punisher. Look at this. Yeah, guys, giveaway tomorrow. I'll be giving away Garrett's The Faculty Blu-ray and Orphan Blu-ray. Where are you going to be doing this, Ellie Jewel? Where can they find where this giveaway is going to be? Oh, man. Back to the Future is probably my all-time favorite movie. Pound for pound, probably my favorite movie of all time. Now, I don't watch it all the time. I used to, but I think pound for pound, it's probably one of the best movies ever made. Thanks, man. Anything I can do to help you guys out, appreciate that. Oh. Yeah. Oh, all right. I got you. Yeah, hit me back again. Turbo Kid's sick, dude. I love Turbo Kid. If you guys didn't know, Turbo Kid's got the same soundtrack, or a lot of the soundtrack as Rad. So Turbo Kid's a cool ass movie. I love Back to the Future too. I would say that's pretty close to the first one. Yeah, check this out. So the last minute, Ken reached out to me and told me about the last minute. I had said I never seen it, and he said I need to check it out. Anybody else have seen this movie? I have not. Back to the Future 2 is so good, man. Let me see. Yeah, it gets old. Let me see. Since you talked about Corey Haim months ago, can you give me 4 Corey Haim movies for the 4 Corey Haim filmography movie of the week? Yeah, like 4 like lesser known, or because I'm gonna say if not, I'm gonna say Firstborn, Lucas, License to Drive, Prayer of the Roller Boys. Those would be the 4 I would say if to check out. Obviously, Lost Boys is one, but I feel like everybody's seen that. So Firstborn, Prayer of the Roller Boys, License to Drive, and Lucas. I would say those are the 4 that you guys should check out. Oh yeah, and Back to the Future 2, baby. I agree, and that's kind of the same. I'm in the same boat, like with that. Like there's not a lot of times, like I see a lot of collectors that when like Arrow announces their month, they're like flipping out, like, oh my God. And I'm just kind of like, I love Arrow. I love the releases, but like, I don't need this again. Same thing with a lot of other companies too. Scream Factory is very, is doing this a lot. And as weird as it is, that's why I like Vinegar Syndrome stuff. And as much as they're like, well, you get a 1 of 3 shot of getting something great, but it's a 1 of 3 shot of something I've never seen or never owned. So I'm more apt to buy something like that and hope that I'm going to find a gem. Like for instance, I was going to do a video on this one, or maybe include it in a list video I was going to do, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't like to do I feel like just standalone reviews on my channel don't really do well. Like people don't seem to care about that. So that's why I don't do a lot of them. I may talk about this. I don't know, but I'm going to tell you right now. I watched a movie that I've had in my collection for a little while now. and it was from Severin, and I didn't own this nor had seen this. So I popped it in and I thought this was fantastic. Now that's another one. Like Severin's another company where I feel like I can find some gems. Now, I didn't know anything about this movie. It was a slasher from 89 and it's called Blood Moon, and I thought this was awesome. I thought this was super fun. It had a real cool, like, they call them fright breaks, and they did this in The Beast Must Die. It's like halfway through the movie, they'll pause it and they'll say, okay, can you guess who the killer is? He's behind this door while they're about to open a door. It's like, who do you think's behind this door? You know, you got 10 seconds to guess or something. And they give you a couple like pieces of like who it could be, like, oh, you know, do you remember when this person did this? Or where was this person when that person was killed? Like they try to like make a who done it thing, and then it goes back to the movie, and then the door opens and it's you see who it is. And I just thought this was real fun. I thought Blood Moon was one I recommend to anybody that's really into 80s slashers. Like, I mean, it doesn't take it to any level that we've never seen before, but I just thought it was a very cool 80s slasher movie that nobody ever mentions. And I've seen a lot of 80s slasher movies, but I didn't own this thing. I think I just bought it on one of those Severin sales because it said like 80s slasher, and I was like, oh, okay, I've never seen this. And I thought it was really good. Really, really good. I don't upgrade all of them. I've been very picky about it. And you'll see here when I start talking about some of the stuff I've got that, like, I'm even still getting DVDs with the idea that I'll never upgrade them to anything else. Um, but I will, speaking of that, I will get back to the chat in a little bit. I will start throwing some stuff out there of what I picked up. Just get this list out of the way. It's not a lot of stuff since the last time I came on here and did this. Trying to think. I did my Vinegar Syndrome order. I got it in. I don't know if I've already talked about it, but if not, I'll talk about it soon because I have them in the other room. But the first thing I got was the documentary In Search of Darkness, 1990 to 94. I love their stuff. I work with them on their releases. So you could say I'm biased, I guess, but I've always loved their stuff before I even was an ambassador or anything else of their product. I had bought all their stuff before all that, before I was even on YouTube, before I was buying their stuff on a regular basis. I was talking to them on social media because I really did appreciate their stuff. Maybe it's not for everybody, but I love documentaries. I love discovery. So between the two, you know, you watch that thing, it's like 6 hours long, 5 hours long, and you're watching it and you're discovering either movies that you're like, shit, I haven't watched that in years. I forgot how cool that was. Or, wow, I've never seen that movie before. I got to hunt it down. That's what I like about these things. I think, you know, they're really cool when it comes to that. And I did a video talking about the state of the channel, the state of physical media collecting, and how channels now are pivoting because, you know, the physical media market isn't what it used to be. And, you know, it really got me thinking like what I like the most about doing YouTube. And obviously it's this, like, if I could go live every day and stream and have you guys here and, you know, over 100 people in this chat hanging out with me, I would do it. But I also know people like other content that they can watch, you know, and it becomes more evergreen, which means, you know, it's content that somebody could see in 5 years and watch it and get something out of it, right? So I know I have to do some of that stuff. Editing is hard because I don't have a lot of time. So it's like I'm literally editing like all random times of the day, late at night, laying in bed. Like, I mean, editing is always the biggest pain in the ass. So with that being said, I don't even know how I got here, to be honest with you. But anyway, I don't know what my tangent was about that. So I said what I like about what I want to do with my content is what got me interested in YouTube. What got me interested in watching YouTube as a collector, and that was to find out movies that I needed or that I should check out. And, you know, I was watching people like Wet Movie One. I was watching people like Pizzal. I was watching Cool Duder. Like, these were people that I was watching. I was listening to Dead Pit Radio that I was watching and listening to, you know, 10, 12 years ago. with the idea of, oh, they said this was good, I'm gonna go find it. Or I've never watched this, I never watched that. And that's what I feel like these do for me. And that's what I want to give back to the community. I want people that are watching my channel to discover movies that maybe they didn't see. You know, younger generation checking this out and being like, oh my God, I've never seen X, Y, and Z. Or even people that have watched these movies forever and said, oh my God, that's a movie I never saw. Or, wow, that's a physical media edition I didn't know existed. Because I have that all here due to the years and years of collecting. And that's what I feel like this does. I feel like this does help with a lot of those movies of like discovery. And I didn't realize these were out. And I forgot how cool this movie was. And that's what I really do like about this documentary. And the same thing with the 90s one. The 90s one to me was cool because I feel like I know so much of the 80s stuff. The 90s were a time that I feel like horror was at a weird dip. So there was a lot that I thought I missed. And I was hoping that this would do that for me. Now, I will be honest, because it's only 4 years of horror talk, there wasn't much in here I wasn't familiar with, and I was actually pretty shocked about that. I thought for sure I was gonna, like, discover tons of stuff that I didn't know existed. There was a few, but more or less, I feel like I've seen a lot of those, so but again, that's just me. But the quality of the stuff is great. I'm gonna be doing a video coming up called Overlooked Gnarly 90s Movies. From horror movies, basically. And they're wacky 90s movies, and they do talk about a lot of them in this. So it really, again, when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, that movie was cool. I haven't watched that in a couple of years. So then I put it back in, watched it. I'm like, oh dude, I want to do a video on this. So it does help. If you're a content creator and you want to talk about 90s horror, this is a definite guide to give you ideas of things to rewatch and to talk about. So definitely want to check that out. Next one I want to talk about is I've been talking a lot with Daniel from the Cobwebs channel. Him and I have become close. Really cool guy. We're actually going to meet up at Panic Fest, which is going to be cool as hell. And, you know, he and my uncle are both heavily into Hammer horror. And my uncle's been trying to get me really into it for years. And I always just kind of like, you know, I'm really more into like the bonkers 80s weird shit. Hammer to me was just a little bit too slow paced. It felt like I wasn't sure if it was like the setting or whatever. There was a couple I had seen. Like I always thought Vampire Circus was really good. I love Christopher Lee as Dracula. Like I knew all those movies, but I never really dug deep into it. And then the more I started watching Daniel's stuff, the more I started to be like, man, like some of this just really does look pretty cool. And, you know, it's a part of the horror realm that I'm not totally familiar with. So I had talked to him recently and I said, you know what? I want to start diving into more of the Hammer stuff. So him and I are going to do a show talking about like Hammer 101, and he's going to give me specific movies to watch and whatnot. But I did get this, and this was on Amazon for like $12. And I think it was originally priced like $80. So it was strange. Like I thought maybe I wouldn't get it because I thought it was a glitch. It was like 75% off or something. But that was the Hammer Horror 8-film collection. So I thought this would be a good way to kind of start. There were some in here that I own. Like I have Curse of the Werewolf from Scream Factory. And I really like that. And the more I start watching the Hammer stuff, the more I feel like I really dig it because it's a very chill vibe. Like I can just kind of lay on the couch and like zone out. And it's not too crazy. It's just kind of like a really cool like setting. It's almost like a cozy setting, you know, put the candles on, just watch a little Hammer. So this one I haven't dove into yet. I was going to talk to Daniel about this. So I got Brides of Dracula, Curse of the Werewolf, which I've seen, Night Creatures, The Phantom of the Opera, Paranoiac, The Kiss of the Vampire, Nightmare, Evil of Frankenstein. So there's a lot in here I haven't seen. So I think I've only seen one out of all these. So I thought that for $12, this is definitely a cool way to kind of get started into that realm of the Hammer stuff. So I did pick up that. I did get the Nosferatu Steelbook. I didn't even remember that I ordered this, to be honest with you. This just kind of showed up, and I was like, I have no recollection ordering this thing because I knew this was sold out for a while. Like I had seen it on Amazon, like not available, and it just randomly showed up. And I don't recall even pre-ordering this thing. But it's here. I have not gone back and checked it out, but it is a really cool looking steelbook. and I haven't checked it out again, but I will. I will check out Nosferatu again. The next one I got was from Walmart. Now, I have seen this and I really liked it. I wish this had a Blu-ray, to be honest, and it may in the future, but that is Little Bites. Now this movie is by Spider One and Chrissy Fox. So Spider One is the brother of Rob Zombie. We interviewed Spider One on the Rad Pack podcast last year. And he talked a little bit about this movie before it had come out. And I'm really liking his stuff. Like, he's gotten 3 movies out right now, and I'm a fan of all 3. So I really like what he's doing right now. And this has Chrissy Fox, this has Barbara Crampton, Chaz Bono, and Heather Langenkamp here. So there's a lot of cool people in here that, it's a fun movie, guys. This is really cool. Highly recommend checking it out. This was cheap. I got it at Walmart for like $12, I think. But I'm looking forward to checking this out again. But yeah, I do wish that it had a Blu-ray. His first one has a Blu-ray, Allegoria. His second one, Bury the Bride, has no physical release yet, which is kind of a bummer. And Little Bites got a DVD. So with all the different collaborations Shudder has now, I could see this getting a better edition, if you don't want to rush out and grab it, but it may not. Like, I'm still waiting for a better edition of Destroy All Neighbors or whatever, but that hasn't happened yet. But really cool. And I will get back to the chat. I'm going to screw through this really quick. I got this one. It's a full moon. I'm a not modern full moon too much. I think there's some hidden gems here and there. I like old school full moon, but this is a new one from Full Moon called Death Streamer. Haven't checked it out yet, so that is new from them. I did get Kino put out Summer Rental. I'm happy to have this. I just posted the picture of this on my Instagram, but I love Summer Rental. It's probably this, Great Outdoors, and probably Planes, Trains are probably my favorite Candy movies. Summer Rental is up there. I think it's a little bit underrated, to be honest with you. It gets overlooked and overshadowed, I think, by Uncle Buck, but I like Summer Rental better. Personally, so I'm happy to have an upgrade to that because all I had was a DVD. Now I have the Uncle Buck Blu-ray. I didn't upgrade it. So again, if we're going back to what am I upgrading, what am I not? I didn't upgrade Uncle Buck. And of course, I got Summer Rental because I only had a DVD, and it's one of my favorite Candy movies. So I did get that. Heretic I snagged too. Haven't checked it out yet, but I'm hearing good things. Now this one was recommended to me. I'm pretty sure. And that's what I want to, I'll talk about this. I'll talk about that in a second. Let me see something really quick. All right. So Oddity, I snagged. I checked this out. I thought it was good. So I snagged it. I got this one, He Never Left. It's a slasher movie. I haven't checked it out. Dread Central put it out. All right. Now I'm going to start talking about some different stuff. So, guys, I want you to know you are heard here on the channel. So when you guys give me recommendations on something I've never seen or don't own, I look into it. Either it's through streaming or try to find a good deal to check this out. So everything I'm going to talk about right now is all stuff that people have recommended to me. The first one, someone recommended this to me on, where did we do this? It might have been our body horror show, I think. And somebody, we were talking about Brian Usna movies, and I think somebody in the comments recommended Beneath Still Waters, and I never owned this in my collection. So I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. I got it really cheap. It's a DVD. I absolutely love him. Is this Usna? Let me just make sure that's who this is. Yeah, it is Brian Usna. I love his stuff. I didn't own this. I never seen it. Someone recommended it in the comments, so I said, all right, I'm going to check it out. It's only got a DVD, so I haven't watched it yet, but I snagged it. I'm pretty sure it's when I did my werewolf movie. I did like my top 10 favorite werewolf movies of all time. Somebody asked me about this one. I said, nah, man, I haven't seen it. So I got it, and that is a movie called Full Eclipse. Let me know if anybody knows anything about this, but this was another one that someone in the chat recommended to me. And I said I didn't see it, so I bought it. So again, when you guys do that and I say, hey, let me know some of these, I mean it because I want to discover new stuff. This one, I think Cody from Dude Who Loves Movies, he's one half of the Rad Dudes. I think he's the one who recommended this to me. I've never seen it, but I got it. It's Beast. I think he talked to me about this one after he watched my Animal Attacks video. He said this was an underrated Animal Attacks movie that's a little bit more modern. I said, oh, I never saw it. So he said, you should check it out. So I got Beast on his recommendation. Now, I did, I got one right here. I did do a video, which I'll be honest, it doesn't have as many views as I thought it was going to get, but at the same time, I wasn't even sure if I was going to do it. Because it's just so different than what I usually talk about. So if you guys saw last week, I did a live video talking about underrated underrated comedies of the 2000s. Now, I wanted to talk about it, so that's why I did it. I wasn't sure what people's reception was going to be talking about comedy movies on the channel, especially from the 2000s, because I usually do a lot more 80s and 90s related stuff. But it was fun to do, and I had a blast talking about some of those movies. It actually was pretty refreshing to not only talk about horror on the channel, so it really was. But I did get a lot of comments either in the comment section, or people DM'd me on Instagram and said, "Oh, you didn't talk about this one. Have you seen it?" Oh, and I would be like, "Oh yeah, I saw that. It would be on another list, or I didn't like it, or oh man, I missed that one." But I found a bunch of recommendations that people recommended where I said, I've never seen that. Like, oh, you got to watch it. So I went on a hunt. They're all DVDs. So again, 2000s comedies. I don't need these on Blu-ray. These are fine on DVD. And I only watched one of them. So, well, actually I lied. I've seen another one, but I didn't own it. So the first one was Without a Paddle. So this was recommended. I don't remember by who. It was okay. I didn't think it was that great. There was one part I really laughed. I thought it was a pretty okay movie. Like the story was good. I liked the actors. But there was only like one or two laugh out loud moments for me. Everything else was just kind of like bland. Like it was kind of just okay. So that one didn't crack me up as much as I was hoping. And the rest of these, I'll show the one I've seen. This one I'd seen, but I could not find it in my collection when I was doing my list. And I was like, I guess I don't own it unless it's stored away in storage. Because I do have about 6 totes of DVDs in storage. I don't think I would have put it in there though, but I found it at the thrift store. So I bought it. I thought this is a great movie. Saving Silverman. I always liked this one. I'm a big fan of, it's funny because I'm a big fan of Jason Biggs, his other comedies that he did around the American Pie time. Like after he got really popular with American Pie, he did a lot of other comedies. I think some of them are really good. Like I talk about one on that show. This is another good one. Anything Else is another good one that he did. So yeah, I ended up getting this one again at the thrift store. This was recommended to me from somebody I forget on Instagram. I think it was New Jersey Horror. I think it recommended this. Whatever It Takes. I still haven't watched it yet. He said it's really funny. It's got who's it got in this? James Franco. James Franco's in this. So yeah, so I haven't watched it yet. This one was recommended as well. I'm surprised I never saw this. I remember when this was all hyped because he was really popular around this time because of Deuce Bigalow. And that is Rob Schneider and Animal. And after I posted this picture on Instagram, people were like, oh, Animal's actually really funny. So I still haven't watched this one yet, but this was another recommendation. Another recommendation I've never seen was this movie called Miss March. I do kind of love the American Pie style comedies. So this looks like that was one of those. Here's another one I've never checked out, Role Models. I never checked that one out either. I was recommended that. And I was recommended this one a lot in the chat. And that was Sex Drive. So I was recommended that one a lot as well. So guys, this is like all these comedies I got on DVD. DVD, super cheap. snagged a bunch of these comedies that people recommended to me based on that video. And if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Go check out that 2000s underrated comedies video, overlooked comedies. I there's some great ones in there. I had a blast talking about them. So yeah, so that's been my recent pickups over the last couple weeks. Let me see if there's anything else. No, that's it. I'll go back to the chat. I'm way behind, guys. But I will get back to you guys. Then I'll start talking a little bit about what you can expect in the next couple weeks on the channel, and we can just bullshit. All right, let's see. Let me see. I do collect NECA, and I did see those. I'm gonna get those for sure. The ones that look like the movie cover, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get those. I don't collect NECA. It's weird. I do, but I don't. Like, I don't get everything, but I get a lot. Final Destination seems to be modern. I can see that. I mean, I will say Final Destination was always clever. I will say that. That was something though, like, again, saw Final Destination. I felt like I was getting burned out on it. Yeah, Deranged is great. I didn't buy it yet. I have a Blu-ray of it already, so I didn't upgrade it, but Deranged is a good movie. Jesse says Smile 1 was too derivative from other movies. I called every plot point of the films, but it was at least more creatively. Yeah, you know what it was for me is Smile 1 didn't feel like something new, but also the CGI that they used in it was so bad that I was like, how did they even get away with this? If you have bad CGI in a movie, man, you lose me real quick. Let me see. LA, give John Doe the faculty. Oh, I don't know, man. I can't agree with that. I don't think part 3 is better than part 2. I'll probably say Excellent Adventure is better for me. To be honest, that's another one, like, I haven't dug too deep into. Like, I know Argento stuff, you know, I know the big directors and stuff, but I mean, I haven't really dug too deep into all that stuff. Wait, you got a channel? Did I not know this? If you have a channel, dude, go check out LA Jewel. He's gonna do his giveaway tomorrow. I apologize, man. I wasn't aware. I just talk about that movie. If you want to check out my disturbing movies videos, I just talk about that one. Hey, what's up, Matt? I haven't seen a trailer for Bring Her Back. How many Hey movies actually have a Blu-ray release, and are they? Yeah, License to Drive does, but it's way out of print. Lucas does, it's way out of print. Lost Boys and Firstborn, which is gonna be out of print soon, so you guys should go pick it up. Secret Admirer and Dream a Little Dream. That's it. I think those are it. Watchers needs a 4K 100%. What are you talking about? It's called Lucky Fritz. I want to see that birthday one. Is that what you're talking about? Oh man. Yeah, FOMO's tough, man. I'm telling you, it really is. I'm gonna tell you right now, FOMO is super hard, but then after you like get over the FOMO, it's fine. Like, there's been a couple things I haven't bought, and like everybody in the world is posting about it. And then, you know, after a week of people posting about it, nobody remembers it anymore. And it's kind of like, I'm glad I didn't spend the $80. Yeah, I got that Watchers 2 one from Scream Factory, but Watchers 1 definitely needs it. Watchers 1's better in my opinion. Oops. I definitely just missed like so many people. Shoot. Hold on a second. Gus! Super chat. Booyah! Don't do it. He Gus messaged me today, and I'm sitting there reading what he wrote, and then I'm like, "Son of a bitch." Um, hold on, let me give him some. Since we were just talking about Haim, we can do it. Oh baby, oh baby. Sorry guys, I definitely like just lost everybody. So Blood Moon, yeah, I would definitely get that. I haven't watched it yet. Let me see. I haven't watched Madhouse in a long time. I have that Arrow release. What up, dude? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I want the trilogy 80s documentaries. Yeah, I have that big box set with all 3 minutes. It's really good. Obviously, you know they're going to come out with the sequel to this 90s one. I think they already announced it too. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Night Stalker. If you guys haven't watched that, check that out too. Night Stalker's another one you guys should really hunt down for sure. Yeah, dude. I don't remember much about it, but I have it on DVD and I have it on VHS from Anchor Bay. The Johnsons. I don't remember much about it though. I keep getting it mixed up with like the Hamiltons. Is it good? I forget, but I might even have it right here. Yeah, I can see it right there on VHS, staring me in the face. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. Really like it. Life Force, good movie. What up, Mel? Look at this. What's with all the monkey bits? Go check out Mel at My Killer Podcast. Like I said, if you guys didn't, it's we have a fun conversation talking about monkeys and senior citizens and stuff. So if you guys want to go check that out, like I said, you got to go check out the monkeys. Speaking of that, here's the deal. I think more people need to check out that monkey video, so much so that every person who leaves a comment, now it doesn't have to say anything. All you've got to do is you got to leave a comment telling me your favorite. Actually, I don't even care. Just leave a comment on that monkey horror video. Hopefully you watch it. Hit the like button. But if you go to that monkey horror video and leave a comment, what's the date today? Saturday? All right. So next weekend. Here's what we're going to do. And Mel, you're going to have to remind me. Okay. All right. Here's the deal. You're going to go to that monkey video after we're done. You're going to watch it. You're going to like it. You're going to comment anything you want in that comment section. Okay. You have from now until the next Friday. And on the Rad Pack podcast live show, I'm going to announce the winner of the $20 Fandango gift card. And the only way to enter is you're going to go to that monkey business video that I posted today. Leave a comment. It can be anything. And I'm going to take everybody who left a comment, shuffle them up, pick a winner for a $20 Fandango gift card. And if you want to claim your prize, then you've got to watch the Rad Pack show next weekend. And you'll have a week after that show is posted to claim your prize. And if not, I'll put it back up for a giveaway next time. So you got it? Comment the monkey video. Why is my thumb crooked? Then you're gonna go watch the Rad Pack show next weekend, and you're gonna then message me and claim your prize. How's that? $20 Fandango gift card. Put on some candles, watch a little Hammer. I like it. Oh, that too. Yeah, nice afternoon watches for sure. Dim the lights. Let me see. You monkey, you got to get on that, bro. You got to get on that. I think that's kind of what my deal is too. Like I'm so much into 80s slashers that like now that I feel like I've seen most of them, I'm like, you know what, maybe after I get through this Hammer stuff this year, I'll dive more into it. Like Uncle Bill's really heavy into it. I have a lot of it that I've seen. It's just there's a lot of like, a lot of those giallo sets. I don't have any of those. Um, and I know a lot of them out of print now, but I mean, I can go back and try to see if there's anything I want to check out. But I'm still finding shit, man. Blood Moon, 80s slasher movie I didn't know existed. It's been sitting in my collection for like a year or maybe 6 months, and I finally got to it. And I'm like, wow, that was a cool one. Um, first good horror movie for a 13-year-old. The Gate is a good one. I always am gonna say one of my earliest movies that I saw was Fright Night. And that helped me fall in love with horror. Now, do I think that's super gore? Not really. There's a couple scenes, but I think Fright Night would be really good. Fog would be another really good one. I agree with that. What up, Lenny? Vamp is a great vampire film for sure. What's my favorite Walmart steelbook? I don't know. I'd have to look at all of them. I have no idea. Great Outdoors is my favorite John Candy movie as well. Let me see. I was thinking that too. I doubt it. But the 80s King Kong was it 78 or 80s? That one's decent too. I think that'd be probably the one that most kids would probably be okay with besides like the new ones. Body Parts is getting a 4K. I will not be getting it because I have the Scream Factory Blu-ray and I'm fine with that. I will not be getting A Long Kiss Goodnight because I have the Blu-ray and I'm fine with that. I recommended Chris. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. Okay, so people are chiming in on that. Okay, I'm really behind. I love that movie. I didn't buy it on 4K. I have the Blu-ray, but I do love that movie. What up, Chris C? Go check out Chris C, the film nerd. He's not the slasher dude anymore. But thank you, man. Thanks for being here. I recommend Justin buying you a meal Mexican food. Well, you know what? You might get what you want because we're headed to his spot in March. So in March, we're going to be doing some Rad Pack shows and we'll be together. So it'll be pretty cool. And I was talking to them yesterday and I said, we should do for, so if you're members of this channel, if you're members of the Rad Pack channel or the My Killer podcast channel, you guys get access to our, members only streams where we go live and it's only for members. So it gets a little bit more like free flowing, a little more wild, a little more unrated, uncut, uncensored. And I think we're going to do a show at Justin's where me and Mel walk around his house and bring you guys the weirdest shit we can find from his house. So I think that's going to be the members only show. It's going to be weird shit at Justin's show. So if you want to see the kind of weird shit that we find around his house, either movies, collectibles, maybe some weird foods and shit, you want to check that show out. So make sure you're either a member of this page, Mel's channel, or Rad Pack's channel to get access to that one. I do. Primetime Panic is a freaking great collection. I highly recommend that. There's a lot of gems in there. Oh baby. Extra is wild, dude. Extra is wild. Up the Creek. Yes, but it's been a while. I don't even know if I own that. I'd have to check. You know, it's funny. I live outside Providence and I've never seen that. So I might have to get on that. I don't remember The Wrong Guys. What up, Wetster? Wet Movie One. I was just talking about you earlier, saying how you were somebody I was watching back in the day to get recommendations on movies, and now look, you're in my chat. That is insanity to me. Go check out Wet Movie One of the OGs in the physical media space. I didn't. I'm not gonna get them. I'm fine. I got all the Blu-rays right there. I'm looking right at them. I've got American Pie 1, 2, 3, and Reunion. I'm fine. Watch the R-rated cut, the unrated cut is naked men showing. Really? That's what they gave me? Damn it. Scream Factory's doing novels now, huh? Interesting. Let me see, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Just trying to scroll. I know I'm way too far down. Oh, you're right. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet has a Blu-ray and 4K actually too. So Silver Bullet's another Hay movie um that does have physical media edition. That's actually still available. Demolition High. He's got the bowl cut. I don't know. I didn't even know. I don't even know what this is. Tasting the '80s. I didn't even know that was a thing. I love Patricia Arquette. I think I might have Pretty Smart. Is that's not the one where she's on like the farm, right? I don't know which one is that. I appreciate that. Am I taking any music requests? Sure. I mean, I'm kind of into anything except I don't do country at all. Don't like that. I listen to a lot of like 80s hair bands. I listen to a lot of 80s and 90s hip hop and R&B and I listen to synth wave. I was big into the hardcore scene. I like screamo. Was big into that scene for a while. Post-hardcore stuff. So I'm very well rounded. But you can throw something out towards me. Yes, he got me with that thing. That son of a bitch. Um, yeah, I've seen Editor. I have that. I've seen that one. I have Blood on Black Lace. I've checked that out. I love that movie. So there's a lot I've seen. It's just that I haven't dug too deep into them. Yeah, those like horror kind of not kind of comedies, but they're a little bit more spoofy. But they're good though. They're great. Um, if I want a good 4K Blu-ray, the original Australian theatrical Crocodile Dundee, I could live with a 4K, not the. I have Dundee, but I don't remember what I have it on. Maybe I have. Was there like a Blu-ray that had like both of them on it? Maybe I have that. Hey man, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. No, maybe I don't have that, but I do love Patricia Arquette. I'm gonna have to check that out for sure. Yeah, see, I don't have any of those sets, and I know probably some are sold out now, but yeah, I just don't have them. Maybe that's what I have. Maybe I didn't even know it had a 4K, but guys, here's a couple things that you can expect from the channel in the next couple months or not. I mean, so next week you're gonna probably get the 10 overlooked gnarly 90s flicks, horror movies. Um, I do have a standalone movie type of video I'm going to do. Just because it's so bonkers, I want to talk about it. You're going to get another one talking about I got it right here. Oh, like see, I haven't recorded this yet, so I don't want to say it because there's so many people out there now that are doing stuff daily and stuff. It's like I don't want to throw ideas out there because then I get accused of copying people. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to throw ideas out there right now of anything else. But you will get the 90s, not the gnarly 90s movie coming out. Then we've got Rad Dudes is coming back early March, and we're going to be talking about nostalgia with the McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Some of the best, some of the worst, and some we never even knew existed. So you want to check that out as me and Cody from Doodle of Movies are going to dive deep into the brains and start talking about our childhood with the McDonald's Happy Meal toys. So we're going to be talking about that. Again, that's not movie related, but with the Rad Dudes episode, we do a lot of more nostalgia related stuff. Like I said, the Rad Pack stuff, we're doing those Love Hurts movies. I got Dimension Extreme video, talking about all those Dimension Extreme video DVDs that came out back in the day. I'm going to be doing that with Dead Pit. Arrow Year 2 is coming. What else that I got here? I have some snow horror, snow slashers are coming. And again, I just released a lot of new stuff. So if you guys see the monkey video, the disturbing movies video, the overlooked 2000s comedies video, I've been trying to pump out more stuff lately because I really started the year bad because I was sick. There's a lot going on with my work. And YouTube doesn't like when you slow down, so I have to pick it back up again. The channel had a lot of momentum, and I love doing it too. So it's just I just need the time. But if you guys don't know, I'm not going to officially announce it yet because it's not officially in. But with my work, I'm a fitness trainer, personal trainer. I do it both online and in person. I do one-on-one groups, all that stuff. I train people online from all over the world. And if anybody's ever interested in getting onto a fitness program and you're not sure exactly where to start, give me a contact. If you check out my description, I have my fitness email there. You can follow me at GPS Coaching on Instagram. You can always DM me there if anybody's interested in chatting about the online coaching stuff. Because I'm going to have, not only do I do that now, but I'm going to have my own business when it comes to that and in-person training. So there's been a lot of transitions of building my own business over the last month. So that's why things have been so crazy over here. Because now I've got my real life work is changing, and now it's going to be my own big business. So got a lot going on that end. And if you guys don't live locally and you want to work with me, if you want to get a little radder as we get older, feel free to hit me up at garrett.gpscoaching@gmail.com, or find me on Instagram at GPS Coaching and send me a DM, and we can meet and chat about what I can do to get you guys to the next level. So so I'm always there if you need me, but I just saw VMAX. I can't believe dude, I still haven't seen any Indiana Jones movies at all. And I'm like Mr. 80s, and I've never seen any of them. I bought the 4Ks with the idea that this summer I'm going to watch them for the first time with my brother because he's never seen them either. And we watched movies our whole childhood. And I remember Indiana Jones, but it never crossed my path. I can remember it being a big thing. I remember going to Disney and seeing the show and going on the rides. I can remember watching young Indiana Jones on TV, but the movies, I never seen them. So it's so wild that my brother and I literally at this point of let's just see how long we can keep this going because that's how bonkers this is. So that's been the whole thing. It's I purposely haven't watched them for this long because that's how weird it is. But I bought those 4Ks and I said to him, you know what would be a good video? That we watch these and we do a first time watch in 2025. That would be a cool series to do. And review these movies, seeing them for the first time in 2025. These iconic 80s movies that some people would say, hey, one of those movies is my favorite movie of all time, the best 80s movie of all time, that I haven't even checked out yet. So it will be interesting to see what I think of it now as an adult. So expect that this summer for sure. I don't know. I really don't. I really have no idea how that happened. It's wild. Crossroads the like. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Nah, I've never seen any of them. Look at Vander, dude. He's up late, bro. Wow, thanks for popping in, man. Jim Powers is right. Slap those thumbs up, man. Yeah, I remember Dundee was popular too around the time when Indiana Jones was popular. I can remember that for sure. I've seen all the Mission Impossibles. I'll say that. It is crazy, dude. I bought all the steelbooks too with the original artwork. That's my plan. I gotta put them to use now. I don't know. Don't know. I might. I might not. Let me see. See, then that's another thing too. Some people actually I say that to people all the time. Sometimes people when people talk to me about Cobra Kai, they're like, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to start it. And I'm like, I'm kind of jealous. I almost want to kind of start it again too. But I'm like that with other movies. Some people that are like, oh, I'm going to for someone watching Fright Night for the first time, I'm kind of jealous because I'm like, I would love to experience that for the first time. me see. You know what? I didn't buy the newest one at all because I heard bad things. I bought the first 3. I have those, the Revenging the Stone or Romancing the Stone. I have those. Is that the ones you're talking about? I have those. I've seen those. Um, Not for a long time though. See, I've always liked Clockwork Orange. I can see why people don't, but I mean that was also a movie like when I was in high school I watched, and I remember me and my friends thought we were like so cool because we watched Clockwork Orange and we were like, "Oh my god, it's like one of the craziest movies I've ever seen in my life." But it's definitely worth a watch. I've never seen Metro with Eddie Murphy either. Jim Powers says I'm rewatching Ice Picture Quality hasn't improved. Yeah, what's the deal with that, man? It's wild. Oh my god. Weird fact about me is years ago went straight into gorilla horror and skipped monkey horror. Come on, we can't put them all in the same category. Look at this. I'm 41, big fan of horror majority I've never seen. Dude, those are like honestly like my some of my 2 favorite horror movies of all time. I think you need to go check those out. They're both fantastic. It's so funny because I'm like so Lost Boys, but at the same time, like a part of me feels that Fright Night is just undeniably like one of the biggest masterpieces in horror ever. Like it's just it does everything right for me. Um, I would I would check them out soon. You've not seen Beetlejuice? What? See, that's crazy to me. I saw Beetlejuice in the theater. Um, I don't know, dude. It looks like a VHS rip, basically. Yeah, everybody told me I was crazy about that audio. Um, but they did come out and say the audio was messed up. So, have I seen the movie Hot Moves? Dude, I think I got it right here. Where is it? I have Hot Moves. I've got to see it. Where the hell is it? Um, Maybe I have it on. Does it have a Blu-ray? Maybe I got it on Blu-ray and got rid of it. I see Spring Break, Loose Screws, Screwballs, Hots, Hard Bodies. Shit, maybe I haven't seen Hot Moves. I don't know. Maybe I might have it. Wild. What? Bro. Oh, I've said I was gonna say, dude, I literally have a whole section of Scout movies, like fucking horror and non-horror. I'm trying to see if I can see some of the non-horror ones over here. Let me see. I should do a full video on my Scout collection because I do have a lot. Where the hell are they? Oh, it's too dark over there. I can't see them. But yeah, like I have a ton of Scout movies between horror movies and non-horror movies that she's done. Um, she's like my favorite. I have not seen this. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, you got a Snuggie, dude? Sick. There's a couple people on YouTube with Snuggies. Um, Garrett, where they cut scenes from the Lost Boys, including the female video. Yes. Um, they're on the special features. That was weird too because like Kelly Jo Minter was supposed to have a bigger role in that, and that's the chick at the video store. And so much so that like she's literally in the opening credits as like one of the main cast, and she has like the smallest part ever. I had her sign my Lost Boys poster though. Um, I don't know, man. I wish I knew the deal with that. I feel like there's a lot more of that coming now, you know? Oh, sick, dude. 100%. 100%. All right. So before we leave, I want to thank you guys for being here. We've had well over 100 people all night, so thank you guys for having me late night. Dude, Snuggles was sick, dude. I used to love that thing. My grandmother had the little doll, the little bear. Um, dude, I'm telling you, all those Visual Vengeance movies are something else. I'll tell you that one. But guys, remember, I just announced some of the shows coming. If you want a Fandango gift card, $20. Here's what you need to do. Here's the rules. You got to go to my videos. You got to watch the monkey horror video. You got to leave a comment underneath. Just talking about the video. It doesn't have to say anything about the gift card. Just talk about the video. Because you're going to watch it. You're going to like it. Then you're going to go subscribe to the Rad Pack Pod on YouTube, and you are going to wait, because next week when we do our live show, I'm going to announce the winner of this gift card. And how do you enter? You're just going to leave a comment under my monkey video that me and Mel did. So those are the rules. If you want $20 towards Fandango, you'll go do what I tell you to do. Thank you guys for all your support. Like I said, I try to give back, guys. People in here are telling me they've got my packages I sent. I got a whole stack of stuff over here I can do for giveaways. I try to give back as much as I can because I do appreciate you guys hanging with me. And hopefully you guys are liking what I'm putting out. So make sure to go and check out some of the videos that I've put out there recently, because I've been trying to get more content on the channel because January was so slow. So guys, oh, My Pet Monster thing's classic. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. The problem is like with the babies, like there's a lot of protein. So like, I think he would have to just stop with that. And he'd have to revert to like probably like rotisserie chicken or something like that. That would help him out. That'd keep him a little bit jacked. But you guys are great. I have my Teddy Ruxpin right up here. I should do the same. Bro, look at this. Swerve. Heel turn, or to be a face turn. I don't know. Which one is it? Yeah, go watch the monkey video. Go watch the other videos that I posted. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, there's a lot of videos out there that can help you guys discover some new stuff. So definitely tell me in the comments if there's anything you've discovered with the videos, or if there's any recommendations you want to give me. Because like I showed you, dude, I bought all these on recommendations from you guys. So please keep them coming. I love it. And guys, thank you for checking this out. This is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. And like always, stay